Marking out of a housing joint, so it's a stopped housing joint, so it's different to your original housing joint. So basically the first thing we do when you're marking out is you mark a face side and face edge. So you just hold it up to the light like that and check it with the tri-square. So basically I'm happy enough with that edge there now. So I'm going to just mark face side and face edge there. When I've my face side and face edge marked off, there are the two surfaces I'm going to work off. So basically my tri-square is always going to be up against one of those edges. No matter what surface I'm marking, I'm always going to have my tri-square up against that edge. Okay, and at the end I'm going to mark 5mm waist. So and again, as you can see, my tri-square is always up against either my face side or my face edge. All the way around. So that's my waist. Just a few exits there just to mark it in. So I'm going to use this line as my datum surface, so everything I'm going to mark is going to be off this line. This will eliminate a cumulative error, so basically every single line I mark is going to be off this line, so it'll make it more accurate. So first line is just going to be 90mm. And again, my tri-square is up against my face side and my face edge at all times. And then I'm going to mark 108mm. Tri-square up against the face side and face edge at all times again. Next I've preset my marking gauge, so that's set to 9mm. So I have to mark my depth as well as the stop on the housing joint. So just to make things easier, I'm going to pop in some vise. So again, keeping the principle, have the stock up against the face side and face edge at all times. So I'm just going to put a little indent in there at the end to stop the marking gauge sliding. And then up against the stock of the face side, I'm just going to mark that into my pencil so I can see it more clearly. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to make 9mm again. The front for the stopped housing joint. So this is the part which isn't going to be taken off. Split the dot again. And again, I'm just going to give that a nice roll with pencil just so I can see it more clearly. So basically I'm marking out the piece that I'm going to take out and the piece that I'm going to keep. I just marked on face side and face edge there and the depth of it. So basically when I'm going to assemble this, I'm going to have my two face edges together. Okay, so this is the way I'm going to mark it out. And so basically I'm going to be keeping a small part here. So I have the same marking gauge. It hasn't been changed, so that's just for accuracy, so that they're the exact same measurement when I mark on this piece and on this piece. So I'm just going to pop this device again. Okay, again just going to put a little dot on it, back down, across the end grain, little dot on the other side. I'm just going to go over that heavier with my pencil. So this is basically the part I'm going to keep, which is going to match up with my other part in the housing joint.